start thinking too much. Yeah. I know how it feels when you know the real, but every other time, you get a raw deal. Yeah. Say I'm there. Say I'm there. Demoted when it comes time to get promoted, cause you might be moving up too fast. Yeah. If you ever love somebody of a different set, I bet the set didn't let you forget, and it just don't go like that. I know how it feels for people to stop, turn around and stare, signify limit and low rate me. I don't mind. I'm the under. No, I can handle it. I'm the under. Underestimate me. I know how it feels when you're feeling down and you wanna come up, but you realize you're at the wrong part of town. I know how it feels to have to go along with people you don't even know, simply because it happens to be a whole lot more of them. Say I'm there. I'm the under. I don't mind till I can handle it. It's gonna be alright. I'm the under.
Frere Jacques, Frere Jacques, what a dope song that is. Come on. It's so good, I just want to hear it again. This song is so good, I want to hear it again. Who wants to hear it again? You're in luck. You're in luck, man. I want to hear it again. Come on.
Hey, Dan! I know how it feels to expect to get a fair shake, but they won't let you forget that you're the underdog and you got to be twice as good. Even if you're never right, they get uptight when you got too bright, cause you might start thinking too much.
Don't start thinking too much, Trump.
When you know the real,
Trump is thinking too much.
You get a raw deal.
You won't get him a fair shake.
Say I'm there. Say I'm there. I'm the under.
Look. Okay, stop the music. Look, you know what's up. Daddy Trump has been helping us, right? How embarrassing that a dude who used to sell overpriced shit steaks, frozen steaks, for a living is our last great hope for America. It's just pathetic. It's come to this. We didn't choose our hero, but he chose us, and we got to help him now. And let's not forget, people. Let's not forget what Trump did for my channel.
This is your president, Donald J. Trump, the big man, number 45. And when I become number 47, America is going to freaking hear our freaking voices. So I want you to subscribe to Barnabas at Midlifebrologic. He's the number one voice of the Donald J. Trump campaign. Subscribe, like, tattoo it on your body, brand it on yourself. Let the world know about Midlifebrologic. It's the number one YouTube channel on all Trump operations. Make sure that you like and subscribe to Midlifebrologic. It's the number one Trump news channel for my campaign of 2024.
Yeah, Trump helped me get all these subs that I have. Trump helped me get these millions of subs that I got. Trump helped me get monetized. Hint, hint. You can join my membership package. You can give me super chats, or you can give me cash apps. You know what's up. Okay, let's talk about the hat. Let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, it's a MAGA hat. No, I didn't just buy it. I've had it for a long time. Do I wear it in public? No. I bought it to troll my libtard friends a long time ago as a joke. I bought it as a joke. And now look at me. It really is a beacon of hope in America today. What else are we going to do? What's up, Conshottery? Let's give shout outs. VIL in the house. Candor, thank you so much. Lawyer Chick, Sasquatch, Conshottery, keeper of the list. You're a Sasquatchian. Hey, have you considered subbing to your boy Midlifebrologic? Who else do we have here? Denizen, my dude, thank you so much. Keeper of list, Vil, Candor, thank you so much for coming up. I think Candor is kind of a hate watcher. Either way, you're definitely welcome here. Thank you so much for being here. Gen X Jeff, my dude, thank you so much for pulling up. Man on Film, Logical Spark, another Sasquatchian, John Smith. Thank you all the way to the Sasquatch channel. Thank you. Lawyer Chick. That's it. To anyone who doesn't want to type, that's fine. I'm happy you hear Fun with Dirt in the house. Ryan. All right. I bought this hat just to troll my libtard friends. I bought it, and then I'm not making this up, man. I'm still a coward. I was a bigger coward back then. I would wear this hat to troll them, and it would literally bring tears to their eyes. They're like, that's a sign of hate. It's like you're putting on a Klan hood. And I was like, oh my God, I feel so bad. Let me put this. I swear to God, I would hide this hat under like my underwear. You know, the underwear that you've had for a long time and you never wear. You know what I'm talking about. I would hide it under that because I didn't want anyone to see it. Oh my God, I was afraid I was going to get caught like it's contraband or something. And I bought it when he was the freaking president. I bought it when he was the president. This is crazy. This is upside down world. This is reverse world. This is 1984. This is Freaky Friday. You can't wear a freaking hat and walk down the street without fear of getting into fights. This is crazy. This is Biden's America. Biden is a criminal. I hope you can hear me. Give me one if you can hear me. Let's talk about that because I'm just rambling on and on and on and on and on. First take was unscripted law. I guess you can hear me. That's good. Press 1 if you can hear me. Listen, what can you say here? Thank you, Dennison. Yes. Oh, Daddy, please change your name. I'm wearing a MAGA hat. I don't call it a comeback. I've had it for years, but I was scared to wear it, but I'm not scared anymore. I'm going to come out and fight. I've registered to vote. Look at me. I'm a good American. I voted. I know. I've registered as a Democrat. Just so I could get Brandon Scott out of office. Didn't work, but I'm doing the best I can. People. I hate Brandon Scott, but more on that later. No one cares about Baltimore except for me. Let me keep going here. What is up with this? If this isn't a political Banana Republic hit, then I don't know what is. They are just throwing every single piece of turd sandwich at this dude and making him eat it. You think 2 girls, 1 cup was bad? Imagine what Daddy Trump is going through right now, okay? It's like horse manure, 1 cup, and he's got to eat this huge poop sandwich. It's like a manure fest all over him, but nothing grows on it. It's the worst kind of manure. It's libtard manure. It's the kind of manure that just stinks. The kind of manure that stinks and stains in your hands so bad when you're done, you have to wash your hands in gasoline. You have to wash your hands in gasoline. Do you know what I'm talking about? And then your hands stink like gasoline for 3 days, but at least they don't smell like libtard shit. That's what I'm talking about. This is insane. This is out of control. This may be what's going to happen. Is he going to go to jail? Is he going to go to prison? Trump's going to be in prison. He's going to what? Join the Los Osos Polares? What is he going to do? He's like, all right, it's your first day locked up, Trump. What you got to do is go over there and beat up that big guy so you don't get butt raped. I mean, really? Is that what we've come to? Is that what we've come to in America? Oh, my God. Everything Trump has talked about has come true. Trump got in trouble. Okay, people, let's talk about this. Trump got in trouble for investigating if Hunter Biden and Joe Biden are criminals in the Ukraine. Bro, newsflash, they're freaking criminals, insane in the cocaine in the Ukraine. That's what I'm talking about. I can't stand Joe Biden. I can't stand. Joe Biden is letting people die. Joe Biden is letting Ukrainians and Russians get their pee-pees blown off by grenades. You've seen the videos. All my people that watch my show are sick. They're all disgusting, and you should all be ashamed of yourselves. You know what I'm talking about. You watch the drone videos. You see these guys getting blown up. It's gross. It's sick. And you know what Biden says? Well, I can't verify. That's what he says. The Ukraine's losing. Everyone knows it. Ukraine was losing since day one. Ukraine was losing since before it started. He's just letting them hold on. He's literally having men get their bodies ripped to shreds just so he can't lose before the election. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine it? This is what it's come to in America. This is sick. This is disgusting. I'm going to need some help on this one. I need to text somebody. I need my official person to come and hit that link. But they haven't hit the link. I don't know. Maybe I need to present the link here. This is only for a special person so far, but we're going to open up the panel later. Because how is this happening? How did this even happen? I have no freaking clue. Hit the link. Hit the link. Some people, they just can't follow directions. I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, let's keep going. What are we going to do with this Trump? What are we going to do about this Trump? Is he really going to go to prison? Is he going to take Secret Service with him? How does this even work? I don't even know. All right, you know what? Oh, here we go. Thank God. So let's talk about this. Let's bring my expert legal team up. You know who it is. You know her. You love her. Let's get... Lawyer Chick, welcome to the show.
Yeah, you fucking rule. Yeah.
Lawyer Chick, tell me the truth. I know you have a lot of. Oh, wait a minute. I had to speak respectfully.
Wait, let me get my.
Okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I want to let me get my sound out. Oh, I gotta fix some stuff. Hold on.
Okay, don't worry. You can hear me. Can I talk? Because I have questions. I know that you hang out with a lot of, let's just say, social justice whammons. I know you hang out with a lot of liberal leaning and or liberal blue, no matter who people. I know that you're embarrassed and scared to show them your association with this channel, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you. You got to protect yourself. You got to protect yourself, right? But now you see me in this hat. Is this the last episode you're going to be on? Are you completely ashamed and appalled in this hat? Tell me your feelings. Tell me your thoughts. I can zoom up if you like.
Why? I love how you did the like new Kids on the Block little flip.
Is that what
Like,
that is?
what are you trying to do? What are you doing there?
I thought it looked.
It's like MAGA, but make it 90s. Like
I mean,
make it like NSYNC. Is that am I getting that right? Isn't that like what the kids did back in the day?
This is not. I wasn't going for the NSYNC look. I mean, maybe that's what I achieved. I assure you, it was on accident. Is this the last show you're ever going to be on with me on, or what? What do you think?
Hi, everybody. Hi, Blue Jay. No, it's not the last one I'm going to be with you on. The last show I'm going to do because I'm actually feeling some kind of way about this verdict. I feel I'm not going to say, and I hope you don't clip and video this again and put a MAGA hat on me like you've been known to do.
I'll do anything for ratings, almost.
Yes, I can't say I feel supportive of President Trump or Donald Trump. I don't feel supportive of this person, right? Yeah. I mean, you're a registered Democrat, which I am not. You're a registered Democrat, so like.
Yeah, well, because you're so clever, you're so smart, you're so wishy-washy. Oh, I'm a independent or
third party. Well, I was when I lived in California, I was Peace and Freedom, which is like the Socialist Party. Then when I came to Maryland, and guess who the Peace and Freedom Party ran for president one year?
Probably that idiot Cornel West.
We do better. I'll do you one better. Guess who I got to vote for? Mamiya. I got to vote for Mamiya.
The murderer. You might as well vote for O.J. Simpson. Yeah. Mamiya is guilty. Please, let's not get off track. Just
okay, yeah.
Break it down. I don't know what's going. Listen, and everyone's. And I'm sorry. Let me address it. I'm sorry to my millions of fans. Yes, I know that there was a Trump trial going on, but since we don't have access because it's a federal case, I didn't really cover it. There's so much else going on. We got Tiffany Henyard tomorrow at 1 p.m. We got all kinds of stuff happening. It's just the news is just hot. The world's falling apart, but now it's time. They dropped it like it's hot, and it's a hot steaming. What do they call that? Cleveland steamer of manure on my face, and I can't stand it. So let's talk about this. What is he guilty of? What are these possible? When is his sentencing, and what is he looking at?
Okay, so sentencing. Let's start with the easiest thing. The sentencing is July 11th.
Put it on your calendar, people.
What is he looking at?
Yeah.
He's looking at, he was charged with 34 misdemeanors. I'm actually pissed about this. I think this is really, really like not a travesty of justice, but I think it is an abuse of justice. It's absolutely political hit. I think Fani Willis is like, whew, at least he went down for something. I'll say that. But okay, so what was he convicted of? 34 misdemeanors. And then what made it a federal case was the fact that the misuse of business spending, he kind of mislabeled his business accounting. It's like they got him on 34 mislabeled business expenditures, right? Misdemeanors. But then they connected it to the fact that he was doing the business ventures for his campaign, right? He was paying Stormy Daniels so that she wouldn't talk about their affair or their experience, whatever.
Is that illegal? Because I'm confused on that. Is that illegal to pay someone to shut up?
Well, no, absolutely not. It's not. What's illegal under federal campaign finance law is that if you're doing something for your campaign, anything for the campaign, you have to use campaign funds. So Trump was using his own business funds and his own business lawyer to pay off Ms. Daniels so that she would not talk, which she ended up doing anyway. Y'all realize she owes Trump $500,000. She owes him what he paid her plus interest because she did violate the NDA. So that's just like a fun fact. I'm wondering if she has a GoFundMe or if she was just able to make that up from her OnlyFans.
Why did she talk?
Well, that's supposed to be funny.
What, sex work is work? Or are we making fun of Stormy Daniels?
Well, just I don't know. Does she have an OnlyFans? I don't know. If she doesn't, then it
Yeah.
would be funny. If she does, she's probably rich as fuck. So good for her. I'm an absolute advocate. Another topic for another show. I'm an advocate of sex work.
I mean,
I think it should be legalized.
I don't think she's
absolutely, in no any way, shape, or form should sex work be illegal, criminalized. But that's again topic for another show.
Yeah. Okay. So let's keep it moving. So
he was charged. He was found guilty on 34 counts, and I don't know where the campaign finance was in those 34 counts. There is the potential for jail time, but what I've heard today is that there's no way the judge will sentence him to jail time, so he probably won't go to jail or prison. But he could run for president from jail or prison. And I think Eugene Debs, he wouldn't be the first. Funny enough, I have to say like a really interesting parallel. Eugene Debs, I believe, was the socialist candidate for president in I think 1919 or something, and he ran from jail. He was in prison. Wait, Eugene Debs ran for president from prison. He was in prison for a part of his presidential campaign, I think. Okay. And he was also charged under the Espionage Act, Eugene Debs, for like going against World War I, which is the same law that Trump was being accused of in the classified documents case. Yeah. So anyway, there's some real parallels between Donald Trump and some like real political revolutionaries. I'm starting to feel more, not like, I don't know. I've never, I think I've told you, I grew up in South Jersey when Trump was owning Atlantic City, literally, and he employed like half my hometown. So I grew up, 8th grade, the Taj Mahal opened up. So I don't have icky, weird feelings toward Donald Trump. He's just not my it's not like my politics. But in any case, with that being said, if he wasn't going to win for president yesterday, he's winning today. This is going to endear people to him. Already, he looks tanner and stronger. He looked pissed off today about the verdict, that's for sure. But tomorrow, he's going to look like 10 years younger. I don't know how he does it, but these charges are so good for him. I'm going to read the comments. He's the 80s trash, Gen X. He actually did bankrupt Atlantic City, I'll tell you, because he didn't do anything to stop the legalization of gambling in other areas. So like all the racetracks got slot machines, Connecticut got gambling, and Donald Trump kind of ran Atlantic City to the ground and didn't give a shit. He's not a good businessman. And all of that's true.
Hold up. Let me address some people.
Okay, I'm going to look at the chat as well.
There is a leftoid in the comments being insufferable. Listen, I like the trolls. If there's any lefty troll that's over in some other channel watching this and you need a safe space to troll, come troll me, all right? Because I'm ready for it. Come bring it, because I'm mad today. I'm channeling Trump. Trump is like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Who knows what I'm talking about? Episode 4, okay? What does Obi-Wan Kenobi say right before old what's his face? Darth Vader strikes him down. He puts his sword up and he says, "Strike me down now, Vader, and I'll only become more stronger than you can imagine." Like, yeah, the more they try to strike him down, trust your feelings, Luke. Thank you. The more they knock him down, he just comes back. Look at me. I registered to vote. Sure, it was for another reason, but it was kind of for this reason too. Because I can't imagine, I can't bear the thought of a corpse. I'm talking about Weekend at Bernie's, okay? Weekend at Bernie's president running the freaking United States. Are you insane? And let me tell you something else. I experienced something. I'm going to leave the names out of these people. It's true I associate with libtards. It's true I associate with people that are suffering from extreme TDS. I'm talking about Trump derangement syndrome. I went and had a chat with somebody that I know, someone who I respect and care for greatly and deeply. What's up, Lawrence? Right? Weekend of Biden's indeed. And this person has a 17-year-old child. Okay? And maybe you can tell me this. Maybe you know this. It sounds illegal to me. But this 17-year-old child voted in the primary. Lawyer chick, do you know anything about this?
They can register to vote 6 months before their 18th birthday.
And then voted in the primary?
I'm not sure about that. I don't know. I don't know. We could look.
And when I looked at her, she's like, and she said, "Whatever it takes, whatever it takes." Like she has
like
TDS.
My son can commit voter fraud in order to.
Yes. Oh my God! Look at this, Lawrence. We getting the party started right. Thank you so much,
Nice.
Lawrence. Let's bring it in. Where is the obligatory song? Here it is, people. If you want to be cool like Lawrence, do this, and don't forget you can join the Barney Bros membership package. And soon for the ladies, I'm going to start the Barney Ho tier. And it's 33% more. It includes the pink tax because otherwise it doesn't exist. It's live. But the pink tax will be alive and well here. So for all the ladies, hold out. Don't join the membership yet because the Barney Ho membership is coming. Here we go. Listen, to all you people watching over on Sasquatch, that's dope, right? That's awesome. But guess what? Barney lives matter too. So come over here and give me a sub. That's what I'm talking about. And to all my millions of fans, sub to Sasquatch and all these other people. Anyone that has a wrench, just drop your stuff. That's what's up. Okay, so I found something I want to talk about. It's Daddy, aka Trump. Even though we do have a fan called Daddy, which is kind of confusing and definitely sus. But here it is.
You also have somebody accusing you of calling him Daddy Trump so that you can spray tan his back, which might be a good job for you if this YouTube thing doesn't work out.
Wait, what? Someone wants me to spray tan their back? Someone said
you called Trump Daddy because maybe he will let you spray tan his back.
Jesus. I'm just like the chat is on fire.
Wow, I'm so popular.
Soy muy popular. No puedo liar.
Yeah,
I can't even thanks. Keep the chats coming. Sorry, I'm missing some of them.
If
they're really funny, attach a super chat to it, so I'll be sure not to miss it. But let's watch this. Here we go. This was today, obviously. I didn't know this was going to drop, but here it is. Have you seen this, lawyer chick?
Have I seen Trump's comments on his verdict?
Yes,
I did. He made about a 2-minute comments, and as usual, I'll tell you, the dude is a good speaker. Oh, I was watching him with some students, some kids earlier, and my friends' kids, and they love him. Kids love him. They said he's wait, I wrote down what the son said. He's a young African-American kid, black kid, and he got happy when Trump came on, and I was like, "You like this thing?" And the kid tells me, "Hold on." I was like, "Wow." Stand by. He said, "I like Trump. I think he's funny and he looks like a good guy." And I was like, "Wow, really?" And he said, "Yeah." And then he goes on to say, "Only older, ignorant people don't like Trump."
Lol.
And I was like, double, really? And he said, "Yes, I always kind of liked him, but I would say that I would early, back when." And he said, "And my parents would laugh at me, and the adults would laugh at me and shut me down. So I wouldn't express myself." But now he's just open
out of the closet.
Yeah, I mean, black teenagers for Trump. I don't know. The kid was genuinely happy to see the guy.
All right. So hold on. Lawyer chick doesn't have that much time, so I'm opening the panel is fully open. Whoever wants to come in and give it to me, of course, I'm going to bring a special person up here in a second. And bada bing, bada boom. If you want to tell me what's up with Trump, if you want to call me a stupid Trump-Luddite, if you want to complain about the 33% pink tax to the female membership, Barney Hose only, let me know about it, right? Let me know about it. But guess who's in the back? Here we go. Boom. Sasquatch, welcome to the show.
Yeah, you fucking
Sasquatch, your girl Fannie Willis couldn't get it done, so it looks like we brought out the special ops. We're talking about Stormy Daniels. Do you feel like your state is lame?
Yes.
That? Okay,
yes.
good.
I feel like we probably shouldn't have been involved in this in the first place, but I'm not sure you can actually hang that on Georgia. That was more of an activist DA type.
Yeah, very well. You're going to try to distance yourself from that stuff that you breed down there. But typical pathetic Georgia answer. Nothing less than I expected from you, sir. So let me see if I can get a better take here. Hold on. We got two new. Denizen and Ryan.
Yeah, you fucking rule. Rock and roll. Yeah.
All right, who wants first?
Go ahead, Dennison. You're on.
I'm all for acceleration
Of what, the collapse of America?
of everything. America's already dead. We've been living in its rotten corpse. So I just need the rest of you people to wake up and smell the putrid corpse so that we can move on and create something better.
You sound crazy. You sound sick, but hold on.
I'm with you.
Richard, aka, and you know what they call Richard. You know what the other name for Richard is? My dude, look, he's an official Barney bro. My dude, thank you so much. Bro, be cool. Be like Dick. And now his name is in green. I mean, who doesn't want their chat to come out in green? My dude, thank you so much for joining. Okay,
Nobody should have been surprised about any of this either. America's court system is run politically, not legally. We are not a nation of laws. We haven't been for quite some time.
Yeah.
Coup is a matter of political expedience in this country. We are the banana republics that we used to overthrow with our own CIA, and now we watch as this is what it looks like when your intelligence agencies turn inward against its own people and population.
Yeah.
Well, hold up. We you know, my channel is achieving new heights. We are putting up long-term and short-term goals, and we're knocking them down. You know, Trump has endorsed the channel, and guess what? Guess who's here right now?
Good evening, America. This is your president, Donald J. Trump, the big man, number 45. And when I become number 47, America.
And Trump, welcome to the show.
Yeah, you fucking rule. Rock and roll. Yeah.
Hey, Barnabas, how are you?
Hey, man. It's a real pleasure and honor to have you here today, sir, Mr. President. Thank you so much for joining us. This must be a really horrible day for you. It's a horrible day for America. I just want you to know that I am rooting for you. It seems like a huge miscarriage of justice. What's your plan? What's happening? What should we do? Are you going to quit? I mean, you're the light at the end of the tunnel. You're the wind beneath my wings. I feel like you're single-handedly carrying America to justice. Sir, what should we do? What's going on? Are we going to meet again on January 6th and really get it done this time? I mean, what is happening, sir?
Well, Barnabas, I just want to say I'm very happy to be on your show. And I was wondering if I test the waters here, and I was wondering how you'd feel if you'd want to be my vice presidential candidate.
Oh, my God. I'm so honored. Is this really the best choice?
Gotcha, Barnabas. I said wanna. How does it feel to want, you motherfucker? I'm just kidding with you, son. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's horrible day. I'm up here on my I'm in my room over here, thinking about what's going on the whole day here. I wasted so much money, but that lawyer, I got to tell you, man, she was dynamite in the sack. I mean, she was worth the money, Barnabas, So, I mean, it's going to be a little rough in here and there, but I was wondering if you could slip me something in your prison pocket next time I see you.
I'll do the best I can, Trump. Alina Habas, she's definitely talented in the looks department. That's for sure. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for her work ethics and output. Lull. But you want to talk about women? You want to talk about banging hoes? Let's talk about Stormy Daniels. Is this? Oh, I mean, Jesus! I mean, God.
There she blows. I say she's gained about 20 pounds now since last time I seen her.
Ugh, God, it's
Holy
20 pounds
cow.
in 50 years. It seems like you're aging better than her, sir. Talk about
Yeah.
women that you want to go back in time and not bang. Is this really what's going to cause America's downfall? Is Stormy Daniels? She was just like a B+ list porn star at best. I mean,
It
this is
kind of
like-
makes sense for America to be taken down by a high rent hooker.
The most expensive pussy in the history of all mankind.
Right? Beating Helen of Troy out by about $43 billion trillion.
It's a
What's crazy
world.
is that he paid to hush her and everybody knows about it anyway. It's like
Well, I paid to hush her.
Makes
Also, I
sense.
paid to poop on her chest.
I bet Ben Franklin didn't see this coming.
I don't know, man. Ben was a French freak, dude.
I Taylor Swift right across her face there, Barnabas. It was great.
you what?
I Taylor Swift right across her face. You've never Taylor Swift before?
Definitely,
Oh.
definitely not. I'm not
What they
sure.
call it when they drag their asses on the rug. They call it
Oh.
Taylor Swifting.
I never heard of that. I
Oh,
mean, I'm
anything
learning so
there,
much
Barnabas. What are
today.
you 48 there?
I just, I don't have those proclivities. I don't think
Cow,
I'm-
you got to get with
I'm
the
just-
lingo there.
You know what, Barney? I'm
Tell
a
me.
little suspicious. I'm starting
Oh.
to think this might not actually be President Trump.
No.
As a matter of fact, I think that might be Joe Biden in a Trump mask.
You're wrong.
no,
It's me, Satan himself.
it's been confirmed. There
God
you go.
damn.
That's,
Stormy
not-
Daniels.
Barnabas, I
I'm a
tricked
very
you.
lonely man.
Holy shit.
I know so badly.
You know what? Fuck the Republic.
That's her with Photoshop and better in better years. What a horrible day today is. I don't know. I don't know what to say here. Oh, we had another special guest. Hold up, here we go. Rosh, you welcome on the stage.
Rashu, baby.
Rashu.
what's up?
Rashu, did you see this coming? Do you think he's going to spend time in jail? Do you think this is the beginning of the end for America? What are your thoughts, sir?
You're muted.
I mean, my
Oh.
my thoughts are honestly all over the place, to be honest with you. Hold on 1 second.
All right. Well, maybe we'll get that take a minute. Let's watch this Trump speech.
But,
Let's watch him.
Hold on.
Let's see.
I can finish. I can.
Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, I really don't know where our country is going right now, to be honest with you. Like when I heard the verdict, I'm not gonna lie to you, I shed about 2 tears. You know what I mean? It definitely was like, hey, where are we going right now? Because if we can prosecute people without any evidence, then charge people without any evidence, then Jesus Christ. Where does that go? Is this a slippery slope with our whole country? Are we about to ratify the Constitution? Like, what's about
It's
to happen?
banana
Well,
republic.
technically, he did what they said.
Yeah, hold up. Hold up.
Well, yeah.
They just had to create it into a crime.
Well,
yeah,
no,
I
what
mean,
he-
they just charged him. They put together things that happened and charged him with the crime. Why didn't people who took PPP loans and didn't have employees get charged?
Yeah, if if the government wants to find you doing something illegal, they're going to find something.
Well, not only that, they were talking about on another panel I was on today. There was somebody who had ties to judges in Texas, and she texted them after the verdict, and some of them were appointed by Trump, and they were saying that there were laws that kind of they put 2 charges together where they never filed 2 charges at one time. this was something that's not heard of. You file each charge as each charge. They were lumping them together. So there's like charges that wouldn't be lumped together with like a criminal charge, for example.
I believe that. I heard today there are several grounds that he can appeal on.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well,
much
you know
about
his
appeals,
team.
but-
You know his
That's
team.
really what I want to
instantly.
talk about
But-
are the appeals.
But didn't they change? I think they changed the law from a misdemeanor to a felony specifically to prosecute Trump. Did they not? Before they charged him, they changed the law from misdemeanor to felony. Then they charged him. He had already committed the crimes.
No, you're right. No, no. They changed the law in general
Yeah.
for them to be able to charge him with like 2 charges.
Yes. And what's funny is Alvin Bragg has reduced like 50% of New York cases from felonies to misdemeanors, the opposite way. But this one went from misdemeanor to felony. It's insanity. So, and I'm not a lawyer. Chick knows more about that than I do. But a lot of these in New York, a lot of the felonies became misdemeanors, and because they're giving everybody light sentences. And this went from misdemeanor to felony. It went the opposite way, weirdly enough. So,
Well, I'm reading it, so it's not coming out of my head. The falsification of business records was a misdemeanor, but if it was proved that he falsified the records with intent to defraud, that includes an intent to commit another crime or to aid or conceal the commission thereof, then it's a felony. So just like every mislabeled or every falsified check or falsified record, like he wrote a check and he called it legal services, but it was really hush money. That's just a misdemeanor.
But
the fact he was doing it,
I don't think he wrote any. He didn't write any checks.
Yeah,
Cohen did.
lawyer check. Remember,
Also,
the guy testified.
the
Huh?
company it was his LLC, his lawyer on behalf of his
Yeah.
lawyer. Michael Cohen started a company and then wrote checks. And actually, I'm sure you know all the facts. Like Michael Cohen actually put a mortgage on his own home, put money in the account, wrote the checks, and then Trump paid Michael Cohen back. So they tried to cover up the fact that they were paying.
They didn't say that today. They didn't say that Trump paid them back. They said that he got mad because Trump didn't like honor that HELOC loan that he paid out of his own to try to
so he never paid him back. Okay, well, but
yeah.
okay.
So he said since he didn't choose him to be like on that political board. I don't know what it was, but it was like another step up type of thing. He didn't acknowledge him. He didn't choose him. He didn't choose Michael Cohen. So Michael Cohen essentially got spiteful, and that's where you see him, stealing money, $60,000 that he testified on stand.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would so then so that's why Michael Cohen flipped, but he still just committed misdemeanors, but because they tried to conceal the other crime or conceal the commission thereof, they tried to hide the fact that they had slept together in order to win the election. That's campaign fraud. So that's what they were trying to cover up. And they made that connection. The new DA was out for him. And I just want to answer Candor and then I'll stop talking. Do I think he'll go to prison? No, I don't think it. Nobody I've really listened to thinks he's going to do any time on this. Maybe the judge will give time at this point. I mean, that would be crazy to me. But
so what's the point of doing this? Just hold on. What's the point of doing this? Just to inconvenience him if he's not even going to be in prison?
Probably he's a felon now.
Win the election, man. He's a criminal. He's a criminal,
But think about it like this, though. Even if he spent, let's say, a few days in there, you know how significant that would be to the minds and the people of the United States? That'd be crazy. That would be
That's
crazy.
why I think he has to give him jail time.
We'll see July 11th.
Yeah, we'll see. So hold on. I know you have to go soon, Lawyer Chick, but let me just talk to just her for the moment. Let's watch this. Let's react to this. See if you pick up anything that I haven't, and then I guess you'll have to go, but let's watch this. It's looking good. He's got his extra long blue tie. He's going to go home to the hottest Melania. Maybe she'll handle him, give him what he needs.
This was a disgrace. This was a rigged trial by a conflicted judge who was corrupt. It's a rigged trial, a disgrace. It wouldn't give us a venue change. We were at 5% or 6% in this district, in this area. This was a rigged, disgraceful trial. The real verdict is going to be November 5th by the people. And they know what happened here, and everybody knows what happened here. You have a Soros-backed DA and the whole thing. We didn't do a thing wrong. I'm a very innocent man, and it's okay. I'm fighting for our country. I'm fighting for our Constitution. Our whole country is being rigged right now. This was done by the Biden administration in order to wound or hurt an opponent, a political opponent. And I think it's just a disgrace. And we'll keep fighting. We'll fight till the end, and we'll win, because our country's gone to hell. We don't have the same country anymore. We have a divided mess. We're a nation in decline, serious decline. Millions and millions of people pouring into our country right now, from prisons and from mental institutions, terrorists, and they're taking over our country. We have a country that's in big trouble. But this was a rigged decision right from day one, with a conflicted judge who should have never been allowed to try this case, never. And we will fight for our Constitution. This is long from over. Thank you very much.
Why should voters vote for a convicted felon?
Are you going to drop out? You trust the jury? Are you going to
Gotham's nationwide.
So why should voters vote for a convicted felon? That woman, she just threw it out there. All right, so Lawyer Chick, closing remarks. I know you got to go, and thank you so much as always for joining us tonight.
Always a pleasure.
Are you going to vote for Trump? Are you going to vote for Trump now?
No comment.
You were kind of toying with
that's
the
a
idea.
yes.
You should.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I was thinking, though. I think I want to really push for Tulsi Gabbard to be his VP, and I'll work for her. I would work for her. I would work on
do
her
a lot
campaign.
for her, like a whole lot. I would do some unspeakable things for that lady.
Well, if I get a job on her campaign, I'll hook you up.
Hit me
Drink
up
her bathwater.
hard.
Our lawyer chick.
Bye, Lawyer Chick.
Good night, everybody. Yeah, I'm just going to keep watching. I don't know what to make. I can see Donald Trump is mad. I actually feel, I mean, I do not like the court. I'll say this. I hate the court system. I think it's really, not that it's unfair. It's that we put these, this expectation, huh?
It's not unfair.
Well, we put this, I mean, the word I don't want to say unfair. We put this expectation in judges that they're supposed to be impartial. There's an expectation that judges are impartial. And that's why, you know, I'm with Trump on the judge being corrupt. His daughter worked for a Democratic operative company, sent some kind of, you know, and still we're supposed to believe that the judge, and it's just like judges believe detectives. I've seen criminal trials where the detectives are lying, the evidence is mismarked, the detective lies anyway, the kid gets locked up, and the judge is like, well, the detective said it's what it says it is, so I believe him. And there's this expectation of truth and impartiality, and it's obviously doesn't exist. So I'll just end by saying you should watch Kim Iverson's little rant on this, because she really goes into how we really can't trust any of the branches of government anymore. And that's where I'm with Dennison. I'm with Dennison. Like, democracy is, you can't trust any of your branches of government. Where are we going? So maybe we should, you know, start raising money. Barney should raise money. We should live on a big farm, buy a couple thousand acres.
Yep.
And, you know, Barney grows and Barney hoes, I guess.
To whatever extent you can, remove your reliance upon the system, because it's not going to be there for you.
I'm with you.
Drop me the link to that Kim Iverson Lawyer Chick before you go as a parting gift, please.
I'll put it in private chat. And then Gen X, I'm with you. I hope I will believe in people that still trust them, but it's hard. Okay, I'm going to drop it in the chat on my way out. Good night, everybody. Peace out.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Take me off, and I'm going to go into the chat and do this.
Be gone.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Watch magic.
You did it.
But not on purpose. All right, so I don't know what to say. I mean, I felt the same about Marilyn Mosby, right? It seemed like a political hit, and I hate Marilyn Mosby, right? But it seemed kind of crazy. Ryan, thoughts? It seemed like you liked it when it happened to Marilyn Mosby, but now that it's happening to Daddy Trump, it seems like you changed your tune. I mean, what do you think there? Are you a hypocrite, sir?
She took money against her. So the thing about Marilyn Mosby is I thought that which I think her husband got charged with this, I thought that she took PPP money, not borrowed against her retirement, took actual PPP money, right? So that was my issue with her. If all she did was borrow against her retirement, which is tax fraud, it's not that big of a deal, okay? So it's two different things. You see what I'm saying? If she took PPP money, I hate her. If she didn't, then I hate her. I hate her a little less.
PPP money? That's the line for you? Like, if I could have gotten away, I knew I couldn't get away with it. Otherwise, I definitely would have taken PPP money.
I think that if you have a job, which she did, her and her husband were making several $100,000 a year from the city, right? And by the way, she's not prosecuting anything. And she took like $1 million to buy homes in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
During the pandemic. If you're taking advantage of the government like that, when that money's supposed to be there for people that actually need it. Yeah.
Who's down with PPP?
So,
you know me.
Let's look at this from the appeal standpoint. What are we looking at as far as appeals? Are we appealing each one separately, or is this going to be a single verdict overturned or
it's
not
ridiculous.
overturned, or what?
The lawyer left and Juan didn't show up, and Simon.
He's gonna pardon himself. He'll just pardon himself when he wins.
He can't. So. It's a state conviction.
That won't work. That doesn't follow.
Well, all I'm saying is every red state now is going to chase every Democrat that wins. Now, let's keep this in mind. Right now in New Jersey, Bob Menendez had gold bars, okay, all throughout his house and a bunch of cash. And
but some people just keep cash.
Blamed his wife.
Right? Like, that's what Fetty Willis was saying. We just
hundreds of, yeah, that's right. Well, and listen, he's still in Congress. He's still on committees. The Democrats haven't removed him. Gold bars. He's blaming his wife, right? He didn't know that she had gold bars all over the place. Like it's Fort Knox. Come on. So they're just criminals. They're a bunch of criminals. The Democrats are. I can't. It's disgusting. They're talking about Santos. Menendez did this in October. He got caught. It's still out there. He's not going to court. You kidding me? So it's disgusting. I can't even. It's disgusting. But we're going to see a lawfare going the opposite way coming up. So as soon as the Republicans are in power, they're going to start doing the same stuff, and then at the state level, they're going to prosecute. It's going to be. This is the way it's going to be. They're just going to pursue each other.
I hope they eat each other alive.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Did you say Rashu themselves? What you say?
I think you're wrong. I think it's going to be the uniparty will become stronger, and we'll just have another 20 to 50 years of this American flavor of fascism.
I know.
But if they start actually attacking each other and take sides, because right now they take sides against us, the Republicans and the Democrats, it's them together versus us. If they start attacking each other, that's the slider in my direction. Makes me happy.
I'm not adverse to having the deep swamp freaking eat itself. That would be awesome. The question is, will it eat itself before it devours absolutely every one of our communities, or will this turn into like some type of a corporate overlord type situation of world domination?
It's already corporate overlord situation
Okay,
of world
sure.
domination.
There's a few people still pretending it's not, and I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, those people, I don't know what to say. They might not make it. As for
Have we got a
everybody else,
literal Mr. Big situation brewing over here?
I would say
it'd be incumbent upon us all to create
would say
and
at least
strengthen
30.
our own communities.
I would say at least
That's
30
not
or
got nothing to do with the
40% of us.
government. If you're going to look for the government or government institutions as the core of your community, then you're doomed. You're already doomed.
All right. Well, let's
people power.
30% of us on this panel are thinking the same way.
I don't look for anything from government. I mean, I don't know. Government does nothing for me. They like pave the roads. They do a poor job. I don't use the library, and I don't even know what they do with all this money. I'm like, they literally do nothing for me that I see tangibly.
Well, we can talk about what they are doing with the money, but that's another conversation.
Yeah, they're wasting it.
That's funny.
All right, let's have a listen to this. This is Kim Iverson. I don't know if you're familiar with her or not.
Smash.
Total
smash. Smash and pass.
Oh wow, how generous of you! Thanks for sharing. Is
it ain't no fun.
And of course, Lawyer Chick is a big fan of her. She famously quit The Hill because she wasn't allowed to interview Fauci. So she has some type of journalistic integrity.
Or like one man tear for her in the shower that one time a year we cry, or is that just me?
I missed the joke. You want to say that one more time?
So are we going to shed one solitary man tear for her that one day a year in the shower?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for her getting fired? Is that what we're talking about? I'm confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could. No, but it says it speaks upon her integrity that she quit her job. This is like a great American story, right? This is like Obi-Wan Kenobi, strike me down now and I'll be stronger than ever. They struck her down. They wouldn't let her interview Fauci, and she quit. She got in a hissy fit. She had her journalistic integrity. She quit. Now she started her own thing, and it looks like she's doing well. So let's have a listen. Let's have a listen to it. Here we go.
So
she's got good monologue. This is like basically, God, I hate to look up to a woman. I really do, but let's just be honest. I wish I could do takes as educated and as well spoken as her.
I would love to look up to a woman.
Trump has
especially
been
when
found
they're
guilty
6'7"
on all
and they
34
stare
counts.
down at you like a tiny man.
I'm muting you. There you go.
Yes.
Charges. I have to make a comment about this, and then I'm going to play for you the show that I recorded earlier today before I got on a plane and came to Idaho to visit my family for my niece's graduation. So there will be a show right after this. I just had to jump on camera. I have a little satellite studio that I set up at my dad's house so that I could record when I could come visit often and still do the show and whatnot. So you will be watching a show right after this that is going to be about the woke military. It's also going to be about what America is getting wrong when it comes to China and how we combat China. But let's talk about these charges. So I'm surprised that they found him guilty of all 34 counts. The reason being, yes, it is a crime to record for falsifying business records. It's a misdemeanor to falsify business records. Donald Trump certainly didn't pay Michael Cohen over $100,000 for services rendered when it wasn't logged and whatnot. So I mean, there's something there when it comes to business records. Misdemeanor, not a felony. The way they made it a felony was they attached it to campaign finance law, and the only way they were able to attach it to campaign finance law was by claiming that they knew why Trump paid off these women, Karen McDougal and Stormy Daniels, and the reason that he paid them off was because he was trying to win an election. They think they know why. There's really no evidence to that. There was some maybe pieces. Well, Michael Cohen's testimony was one piece of evidence, but there wasn't really a smoking gun there. So to me, that is right then and there. That is scary that they're able to just say you're a criminal because we think we know what you were thinking. Now, remember, this wouldn't have been a crime had he just done it because he was.
Kim Iverson, you're going to have to be quiet. Look at this. Oh, my God. Dennison coming in strong. Everybody be cool like Dennison. All right, definitely. I'm going to start that poll. So everyone listening, to all my millions of fans, make sure you take the YouTube poll. It was paid for fully and funded by the wonderful Dennison. Thank you, Dennison.
Trying to spare his wife some embarrassment or save his marriage or spare his children embarrassment. If it was for personal reasons or even for business reasons, it wouldn't have been a crime. It only becomes a felony crime when you attach it to campaign finance law. So it has to be because you were paying off these women in order to win the election. So it's a dangerous road that they've already rewriting this criminal code, basically, dangerous road that they've paved, saying that we can turn you into a criminal by thinking we know what you're thinking. The other thing that this has done is a couple of very dangerous things that I want to comment on. Besides rewriting criminal law, which should be scary for all of us. The other thing it's done is completely eroded our political process. Don't think for a second Republicans aren't going to retaliate. They of course will. So now, rather than it being, it used to be smear ads, right? We'd have to live through, and that was even at the time when the first smear ads came out. It was, whoa, what are you doing? You know, politicians are supposed to be nice to each other. They're not supposed to be, well, not nice to each other, but they're not supposed to drag each other in their personal lives through the mud. They're supposed to be, they're supposed to be diplomatic about the process, I suppose, and battle it out over ideas, which would be nice. And then they started going after, they started trying to dig up dirt, a lot of dirt. So not just saying, oh, well, you're a bad person. Then they start trying to find things in their lives that they could then get them to resign over. And that was another kind of level that we hit. And then it hit this now level that we've seen since Clinton, this impeachment. We got to impeach these presidents. And they went after Trump. They did that twice. And now we're at another level where they're now going to go after all of these politicians for crimes. Now, that would be a good thing in a lot of cases, because a lot of these politicians are guilty of a lot of, I think a lot of them are crooks. Lock them all up for all I care, left and right. All of them are crooks. They get in there, they get rich, they take lobby money, they don't actually represent their citizens. To me, they commit acts of treason when they actually put a foreign Middle Eastern country in front of this country. There's all kinds of things that we can go after them for. They don't go after them for all those things because they're all guilty of those. They try to go after each other for things that maybe the group isn't guilty of. This person has stepped outside of the group, and now they're going to go get them for something else. That's what they're doing to Donald Trump. But this has now opened up a big can of worms, because they're going to start doing this, and this is the new normal. We now have to get used to politicians having to suit up for lawfare, for battle. That's expensive. Our donations now to political campaigns are going to go to legal fees, not towards actual campaigns. Or so they've opened up another can of worms, another layer,
I hope so.
Another level. We've leveled up in the political war, and this is only going to erode America. It's only bad for the country. This isn't good for us. Now we're turning into a bizarre banana republic. This isn't good. So they've for one, rewritten criminal code, making it scarier for all of us that they could just get us off of what they think is our intent. They've now eroded our political process even further, making it even more dangerous for people to jump into politics. This will certainly scare good people who want to challenge the establishment. This will scare them from ever jumping into the political ring. You have to be rich in order to go into it. I mean, it's just so we've eroded that in that way. The Democrats have ensured Donald Trump's going to win. So for them, that's a loss. That's a big win for the Trump supporters, a big loss for Democrats. I don't think people are going to.
Yeah, maybe she doesn't speak that well, but she makes good points. I guess she's not the most eloquent orator, but she's got a good team. She knows her stuff. I'll give her that. She has this weird kind of excited energy when she talks. But let's keep
a bunch of crimes.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Jeff says it looks like he did a bunch of crimes. He was only charged with one crime, right?
34 counts.
Yeah,
I'm
changing
he was
business records.
34. On 34 occasions, he falsified a business record. So they charged him 34 times individually with 34 separate felonies for the same thing, because it was by transactions.
So it's
for a single
crimes.
act.
No, it's 34 acts.
Each act was a felony. So he was found guilty once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. So 34 times he was found guilty. It's ridiculous, actually. It'd be
a bunch of crime, perhaps, but not more than one crime.
If you kill 34 people,
yes,
then you're convicted for a crime.
No, you're convicted for all of it.
34 crimes?
Yeah.
What are they?
There's 34 convictions of murder.
Of murder is the crime.
He did one thing 34 times.
Which was write down on a piece of paper that the money was for I forget,
What?
but it wasn't for campaign funds. He said it was for something else.
Yeah, he
Yes.
said it was for lawyer, whatever it was.
Right.
Consultative services or whatever he claimed.
Well, I mean, that's pretty accurate. It was consultative services.
Right?
It was that best kind of consultation. Sorry.
I just wonder.
Let's think like Denizen for a second. Let's pretend we're all Denizen, okay? Let's try to make some lemonade out of these lemons. Maybe this is going to be a new day. Maybe this is a good thing. Maybe.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah.
But maybe people will stop fudging the books. Maybe people will not take it for granted anymore that you can do what everyone's been doing for like 100 years.
No.
Maybe if they pull themselves down long enough. See, this is like we're finally getting into the good part of the comic book. This is like the Batman phase. That's why I said Gotham's gone national. Now the fact that government is criminal is going to be in your face. Like they're not going to. They don't have to hide it anymore. They could be themselves.
Yeah.
Let's see what Kim Iverson says. Let's keep going here.
To be persuaded away from Donald Trump because of this, but I do think that this will, again, like I said, open up the lawfare in the political world. I think that this has very dangerously eroded American trust in the judicial system.
Can't see the chick.
Yeah, which was really kind of
that's
the last
good.
bastion of hope we had in our political in the checks and balances, right? We've got the executive branch, which many people don't trust. You don't like Biden, you don't like Trump, you don't like Obama, you don't like Clinton, you don't like whoever it is. Americans are now at war and almost don't care. They really, I'm curious if Joe Biden was assassinated today, honestly, if Republicans, how they would react to that. There was a period of time where it didn't matter if the president was Republican or Democrat, everybody mourned, but I'm not so sure about that today.
Hold up, here we go. Let me clarify this, Denizen. 34 business records that were labeled for something other than what it was spent on. It was false. It was 34 falsified business records, just to get the record
for one act, right? So 34 counts, not 34 different crimes.
I don't know what you're saying. Like it was 34 different crimes.
It wasn't though. It was one crime.
It was 34.
They weren't different crimes.
I guess. I mean, too bad lawyer's not here, but if you,
one of those, yeah.
They weren't all labeled the same. It wasn't like 34 different checks to Stormy Daniels for political services.
No, he had to also change it in his tax records and he had to falsify the pay stubs for Cohen or whatever, probably for the LLC. Yeah, he had to falsify 34 records in order to commit the crime of saying that the money was for consultation services instead of saying that it was for campaign resources.
Okay, so I mean, it sounds like you're on Trump's side here. I'm confused. You're giving me mixed signals. What they say in the dating world.
Well, that's what happens when you don't take sides. You see, your answers become very nuanced and they're based on reality instead of team rah whatever tribe you're in. So it could be confusing for some.
Confusing for simple-minded people like me. Yes. All right, but let's get back to. But I hope I clarified this question and this. I feel like you're trying to trick me. Are you trying to trick me? Because I
am not. I am not trying to trick you.
I think I am the droid you're looking for. I'm just not that smart. But listen, let me get back to Kim Iverson. Let's get back on her. Let's get back on her. Lol. Let's see what she says.
Today, I'm not sure if Trump is reelected, if he gets shot, if Democrats will cry. They might cheer.
Of course they'll cheer. Come on. Don't play dumb. Let's go.
I hate to think we've reached that point, but I kind of think we have. And we've reached this point in the political, but this judicial. So sorry, I'm getting back to where I was. The executive branch, people have eroded trust in it. They're also using their executive power way too often.
Good.
Congress is laughable. They don't do anything. All they do is campaign and take lobby dollars and enrich themselves and write books and get on news programs to make themselves famous so that they can be on magazine covers and invited to the Met Gala or whatever. So they're useless. They're completely useless. The only hope we had still was the judicial system, the judicial branch. And even now that has been eroded. And that has been largely eroded. I think Democrats have eroded that one mostly. The Republicans use the nuclear option on the Supreme Court which eroded a lot of trust. But it was Democrats who opened the door to that in the first place when they were using the nuclear option to get federal appointments through.
DC,
And then
the
Brett
DC, the
Kavanaugh
Democrats did
issue,
that.
and then this. This is causing Americans to look at the judicial system and to say, we don't trust it. And that now has left us with what? Which branch of government are we left with that we trust? And so where does that leave us as a country if we trust nothing? That leaves us in probably the second most dangerous time in American history, really right at the brink of a civil war of some type. Maybe not in the same way as the Civil War in the 1860s, but something like that, something that may manifest that leads us, and it might even be, I don't even want to guess, honestly, because every time I think I know, like with COVID, they end up worse than what I even vocalize, what I even imagine. So I don't even want to vocalize anything because it'll probably be worse than that. But I'm just thinking it's going to be something bad. If Americans can't trust the three branches of government anymore.
Dan is in an ongoing attempt to be a professional journalist here. I know lots of times I like to talk about Britney Spears. I know yesterday we spent the whole show talking about Vivica Fox.
Smash.
But guess what? Look what I'm doing now, my dude. Let's get to the bottom of this, right? Let's get to the bottom of this, Dennison. This is for you, my dude. Let's read this, okay? Let's read this. Am I not a real journalist? Maybe not yet. Trump is found guilty on, this is NPR, so that's your source. Trump is found guilty.
Very unbiased, by the way.
Lol.
Garbage.
Trump is found guilty on 34 felony counts. Read the counts here. Okay, let's read this. Where are these? Someone sent this to me. It's smart.
It's probably Christine. I'm on board.
Oh, here we go.
Nobody who's smart reads NPR unironically.
Here it is.
It is fucking stupid.
Okay, count one. Invoice from Michael Cohen marked as a record of the Donald J. Trump Revocable Trust.
Invoice, yep. That's one of the things we mentioned.
I wish it had the money there. Entry in. I wish it had the amount. That would.
It's a 160, isn't it?
A total. Oh, here we go. The jurors said they unanimously agreed that Trump falsified business records to conceal 130. Oh my! So, dude, $130,000 is like. It's just
Trump change.
It really is, man. It really is. Like $130,000.
And to shut up your hooker.
Would be.
Who cares about this shit? My president should get free hookers. Are you kidding me? I want him to run the world. I want him to deal with all the nastiest motherfuckers on the face of the planet. He should be able to just there should be a red phone and an orange phone, and the orange phone should be hookers.
I agree with that.
I didn't mean to do that. Listen, he didn't, and keep in mind, he didn't pay her for sex. He paid her to shut up. Like, he didn't pay for the cooch. He grabbed her by the coochie. They let you do it. They like it, remember?
I think he paid her to shut up about the fact that he paid her for sex, though.
No,
yeah. I don't know. He bought it.
I don't think he paid her for sex, though. Initially,
that was her claim.
No, he just I think he.
No, it's not.
Because remember, she was scared. She said she was so scared. Remember? I don't think that's what happened. I don't think he paid her for sex. I think he had sex with her and then paid her not to talk.
Paid her not to talk about him having sex with her.
Yes.
Yes, but I don't think he paid her for the sex itself.
I don't know. I feel like if it had come out that he had sex with her, it'd been good for his campaign.
Well, he got elected. So maybe it was.
I feel like it probably wouldn't be, but hey,
then all this money going around is completely unnecessary. He shouldn't have paid her to shut up to begin with.
Exactly. Because she talked anyways.
She didn't shut up. She sung like
a canary. She talked, and he got elected.
But now it's in trouble. Here's the 37 counts, dude. Should I read all 37? That's pretty wordy.
No, well, some of them, yeah. Because how do you get? I'm surprised there's 34 records.
Pick a number between 1 and 37.
No, don't. It's fine. It's all
just do the top 10.
All
Just
right.
all lies.
2, guilty. Entry in detailed general ledger for the Donald J. Trump Revocable Trust bearing voucher 842457.
So more than one check.
Entry into detailed general ledger for the Donald. Okay, so look up here. It looks like. Here we go. Trump was found guilty. Was charged with falsifying business records in the first degree.
11 invoices, 11 services, and ledger entries. Why is there 12? Good. Yeah, check the orange ones real quick.
You like the orange ones? Okay, let's read the orange ones. Entry in detail general ledger.
Oh, it's just voucher numbers.
It's just different voucher numbers. Yeah, there it is.
Lame.
Right. So what did we learn?
We learned how it was labeled.
Don't hire.
We learned that it was one. He did one thing 34 times.
So you're telling me he wrote these checks himself?
It doesn't matter if he wrote them or not, but his team did. Therefore, ergo, he is guilty.
Well,
Jeff, are you pulling up? Because we need some libtards on the panel here, bro. And you've been like teasing me. You know, I want you. We had like such a bromance with Men on Film. I mean, come on. Let's get the party started, Jeff. Get back up here and tell me how bad Trump is. I love it. I love it. I dropped it. Oh, Jeff, you can stream it too if you want, or whatever it's called. Restream. Do it. Do whatever you want.
I tell you right now, if Biden were to like come out with Medicare for all, I found out he paid off a hooker, I would not care.
If Biden paid off
Medicare for all.
This isn't like a left or liberal thing or whatever. Like the only way it would even catch my eye is if it were a female president and she were hiring like a bunch of like what do you call them, gigolos or whatever. Then I would like my emotional butthurt would go off, but then in order to remain politically consistent, I'd be like, no, if she's doing a good job, she should be able to get all the dick she wants, Madam President.
No,
it should be the finest dick too.
No, stop. It's in Blue Jay. That's Gen X Jeff. He's in the chat. We did a show, Men on Film. We reviewed Baby Reindeer. It was great. And he says he's going to pull up, but he's, I guess, playing hard to get. I don't know why.
Jeff did not take the blue pill. He split it open. He cracked it open, and then like smashed it a little bit with a credit card, and then snorted it.
What? He main veined it? All right.
Yeah, that's even better. He took the pill, he took the blue from the pill and he put it in a spoon, and then he heated it up, and then he did that cotton stuff that you do,
I've seen it in movies, yeah.
Yeah, like you've seen in movies, and then he tap.
Hey, Jeff, why don't you come on the panel? I don't mean come on the panel, but why don't you come on to the panel?
You see what he did there?
Wow, you're so funny, Satan. I didn't know you had jokes too. Wow. All right, so let's I'm sorry, were you talking, Satan?
No, I was just interrupting you.
Jeff, get up here, dude.
He's eating. Give him his piece. He said he'll be back later.
He's saying just relax a little bit, would you?
It says my browser. Tell me if you can hear this or not. Let's go.
Let's hear Kim more. She's making sense.
Can you hear?
Have you checked her Instagram, Barnabas? Kim Iverson?
Wait, but can you hear her? Oh, Sasquatch is leaving. Is Sasquatch leaving? Bro,
she might be.
I got to run in 10 minutes. That was 10 minutes ago.
3 minutes ago.
No audio.
I can't hear. Oh, wait, can
is
you
hard.
hear? Hold on. Can we hear Kim?
I'm about to get the hell out of here too, fellas.
Okay. All right, Rashu, thank you so much for pulling up.
Rashu.
Listen, tomorrow, 1 o'clock, Tiffany Hanyard Supermare is going to be live, I think. So pull up, 1 o'clock. Take it easy. Thanks, Rashu.
I'll see what I can do. All right.
All right, let's see if this thing works again. Tell me if you can hear Kim Iverson, yes or no.
No.
No?
Nope.
Not a word.
God damn it. Said I have to restart. All right, can you guys handle it? Say something funny. I'll be back. I got to restart, but I think you'll still be here. All right, don't unstop. Don't go away. Keep going. Don't start fights.
Hello, Ryan. What did you have for dinner tonight?
I don't remember. What did I have for dinner? That's a very good question. I'm not sure what I had.
Disillusionment.
Sorrow.
Dinner?
Some kind of weird thing my wife made. It was Happy Fresh. We get these Happy Fresh meals, and then you got to make them. They got instructions, and something Asian with.
How are the portions with that stuff?
Oriental, sir, please.
It's very small portions. I mean, comparatively, not enough, but do what you got to do. But it's always fresh ingredients, and it's not crazy. And then you don't have to think about what kind of stuff to make. It's just got all the instructions. You just whip it up.
Is it good stuff? Is it? Have you ever gotten any decayed vegetables or anything like that?
No. It's always fresh. It's pretty good.
Is it gassy, the food?
What do you mean by gassy?
Does it give you gas?
No, it shouldn't.
Oh.
It could, I guess, but it depends. It's a weird question, but no, not that I know of.
Thanks for answering my questions, Ryan. You were very helpful.
Not a problem. Happy.
Yeah,
Fresh,
Satan has IBS.
Oh Jesus, that's what I missed.
Yes.
So can I ask is anybody in the panel here? Were they surprised that they were certain or pretty certain that Trump would not be convicted?
I all the news was basically saying that. I mean, even CNN, which is you know how they are, they were saying that it looked like that the Trump team was winning. They were.
What? Anybody else also think that Trump was going to win? No.
I don't know. Kind of. Just based off of a hunch, because I wasn't following.
I thought it was New York State, so it's basically slanted over there.
It was Manhattan. Right. It's 95% liberal.
Squatch, you're kind of maybe uncertain, or yes? So you were all surprised except Satan.
I wasn't surprised. No, I kind of knew that they were going to throw the book at him for no reason. I mean, the charges were bullshit to begin with.
So Ryan, you were probably under the impression that the justice system worked. Is that what I'm getting?
I mean, I think generally speaking it does, but I think in this case, I overlooked the fact that it was Manhattan, and I know in the beginning I read somewhere I think that 9 out of most of the jurists read the New York Times. Several were MS. Nobody was a Fox News fan, right? Nobody read the Wall Street Journal. There was no conservatives in the jury, basically. And I was like, okay, that's not good. But I figured, I don't know. I just thought he had a shot. And the news reports were saying the Trump team seems like they're doing pretty good. So I assume people are honest. That's how I am.
Well, I think that they might have been doing pretty good legally, but that's not how the courts operate. Like you said, it came down to the geographical location of where the.
Well, that sucks.
That should tell you that
it's bullshit.
The courts are not a matter of law; it's a matter of demographics.
Well, but it's not supposed to be that way. I would vote to convict or not convict based on the information, not based on my biases.
And they would never let you be a juror for that reason.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't think we're as corrupt as you. You're very negative and towards all the systems, and I'm not as negative towards the systems. I don't mean negative in a bad. I mean, in other words, you have less faith in the government.
I have no faith in the government.
Yeah,
and this doesn't surprise me at all. And my predictions usually come true, and I usually don't end up surprised or disappointed by anything that these people do.
Well, I have some faith in the government. I don't have faith in. I think that we're in a political issue more so than anything. But I think by and large, most Americans are decent people, and you know, I don't think that there's like a corporate machine like certain people think. But I don't think that there's a shadow government. I think it's just two political parties that just dog each other.
I don't think it's in the shadows either. I think the permanent state is right in our faces.
But I don't think that they're colluding. I don't think it's a uniparty. I think it's separate.
They showed George Bush hanging out with Obama and his wife, getting her candy and stuff. So I mean, they're kind of like
But that's not uncommon for retired presidents to.
Yeah, but all the presidents except Trump. That's the weirdest thing.
Trump was not a political. He was an outsider. He's not.
They used to ask him for money though. That's the weird thing. They got him with Hillary and stuff with arm in arm.
I mean, he donated money to the Democrats to win influence over the government of